Laura. I was awakened of 3 in the morning a couple nights ago, reminded of this great image or video, actually, I had been given 30 years ago, and it's just been really growing in me to talk about it. And it's basically, there's a vast field of purpose that we all exist in. Each one has our own slant on our field of purpose and where we're going and what our destiny is, and just things that we don't know. All the unknown, but all of the vast array of life and the template of life that we are in. And within that, there are pillars. You can imagine pillars populating this field of purpose. And these are belief pillars. We can be inside a belief pillar for our entire life or just for a moment. But we can be inside this belief pillar and not even know it and just assume that is true and it's reality. And that's how things are for us, or things are in the world, or things are for all of us. Things are for life. We can have all of these belief structures that are permanent pillars and structures in our field of purpose. And when we start to unravel those, if we have a glimmer, like a crack in this pillar, belief pillar that we're surrounded by, that we're engulfed in, then there's a momentary chance, there's a possibility of recognizing that that's simply a belief structure and it doesn't need to contain us, and that we can dissolve it. So you imagine it just dissolving. And then you are free on your field of purpose. You're free. So I've been thinking about that, and I think I'm going to be painting that quite a bit in different ways. And I wanted to share it. So the other part is I also wanted to do a reading for the day, because it seems like there's a lot of sadness going on right now out there, and a lot of dealing with real hard things. So maybe that belief pillar image can help with that a little bit, I hope. But let's see what the cards offer for today. I'm going to do 3 cards right now. Oh, poplar and cottonwood, which is all about gentleness and comfort. These trees are closely related in their energy, so I have kind of grouped them together. They're part of the same Populus genus. I can't read my blurred out writing. It's so worn off here. Okay, let's try it again. When meeting poplar or cottonwood, you'll quickly be shrouded in a rich, soothing energy. It's like it just coats you in this comfort and soothing, calming energy, and it relieves all of the tension that you've been holding. Just drops it all down into the earth. It also makes everything much clearer and more simple. Just simplifies everything, clears it up, and you know things. You just know what you're about, what your day is about, what your moment or your question is about. And you no longer carry that anxiety. Every time I've been with the cottonwood, almost without fail, I think without fail, my phone has stopped working. And it's just like this. I get this message repeatedly from cottonwood to just leave your technology behind. Be yourself. Be you in this life that you have going, in the moment that you have. In the moment that you have right now. That's that from poplar and cottonwood. It's so embracing. If you have a cottonwood or a poplar, just go hang out with it. It says, what I've written here, what I received, your guidance is urging less fear and more life-sustaining energy so that you in tune transmit harmony. Choosing poplar or cottonwood, find a tree and let the energies of these revered species transform you with soothing comfort. Remain quiet, calm, and alert to the intelligence offered. The message is to choose calm and supported experiences that nurture and time free from technology. And then also, as I was saying, your answers come simply, accurately, and quickly. The next card, that would traditionally be called the underworld world card in the spreads that I'm using, which is like your unconscious and what your roots are longing for. What's going on in your roots? Okay. So soothing, calming, comfort. In the middle world, which is the world where we all occupy our space on this earth, in our life, we get alder. Alder's all about flow, and it is also a direct conduit to the underworld. They usually grow by water, where their roots go deep into that fluid conduit energy of water. And it also connects directly up, but it's really more about bringing up and purifying. You're bringing up your connection to the earth, to your unconscious, to the habits and patterns that you've been carrying, maybe for lifetimes or whatever, how that works, or generations that you've been carrying through your own cellular structures and your own actions and beliefs. Again, back to those beliefs and your belief pillars that you may be inside. So it's like connecting with that and bringing it up, and it flushes through your system. It's like a water, fluid energy. It's quick. Alder's quick, and it's powerful. It's flow, wants to go, wants to happen in you, wants to move those stagnant, negative, low vibration frequencies out of you and out of your energy field, out of your surrounding energy field, so that you are a clear conduit. A cool fact about alder is that they found that it can transform wastelands, hazardous areas, and it's also similarly can transform your trauma. So we all have trauma. It's just how it's been, especially this last little bit. But always, I think, people have trauma. Their energy fields are sensitive, and their nervous systems are sensitive. Our nervous systems are sensitive. And the harsh vibrations or the harsh experiences, the ones that don't match up specifically with our beliefs of what should be happening and how life should be going for us, these can create traumas. Sometimes lifelong, sometimes just for a moment, a flash. You fall down, you hurt your knee. That's a momentary trauma, typically. But maybe your life is not turning out the way you wanted it to. And I think that's pretty much typical of the whole life journey. At some point, there's a reflection that happens, and there's an acceptance. And then there's the freedom to move forward outside your pillar and into that plane of purpose that is clear and open and has all kinds of opportunity, and the freedom for what might actually lie out there that's not contained in your own expectations of it. Yeah, those expectations get heavy. Okay, so the final card for today is, and this is the position at the very crown of the tree, or the crown of your chakras up here, which download from the universe is how I see it. It's just basically what wants to enter your life and what is connecting you through your core, your world operation, and through down into your roots. But what wants to come into your life and enter. Let's see what happens here. Oh, compassionate releasing, Modoc cypress. I love this tree. It's real scruffy. It just doesn't look like anything. It almost looks like maybe it's not even like doing well, but it's just powerful. Cypress are so powerful at releasing grief and sadness, and more, again, continuing the releasing of the trauma patterns and expectation patterns that we have. I'm going to read part of this. A Modoc cypress will transform your agitation to a relaxed and aware state. As you allow its energy to connect, it then stirs energy movement in deep centers of your consciousness. It can stop your mind, soothe, and resolve your grief. You will feel that all is okay, that you don't need to do anything, analyze, assess, or know anything. You don't need to figure anything out. There's really no problem. That is just like the whole picture right there. You don't need to figure anything out. You don't need to analyze anything. You don't need to do anything. There is really no problem. No problem. The problem is that belief structure that says you have a problem and that things should be different and things should not be the way they actually really are. And they're unfolding for you. When you're in the moment of what is really going on and accepting that, as we all know at different times, this is not going to be new to anyone, but there is flow and there is joy and you're calm and you're aware and you know your direction. It's very fluid, immediate. Choosing Modoc cypress is a call to deeply relax and step back from the pressure you are feeling. You are supported. Consciously breathe into the pain, whether physical, emotional, or a story you have been telling yourself about anything, an immediate situation or a long-term project. Let this go. Big, hard maybe, but just let it go. Let it go. You are safe. Allow the release and open to the flow of life and the knowing that you seek. So the knowing is here, and you don't need to be seeking it any longer after you do these, if you can do all of that, or a little bit of that. But just know that this is the path I think that we're all on at this point, which is allowing life to soothe and comfort us, releasing into the flow that wants to come through us and be moving and purifying, cleansing, and allowing the great download of releasing with compassion. There's no problem. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to analyze. There's nothing to figure out. You can simply know and act. Okay, I hope that serves you well, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you.